16 million Americans served in the military in World War II. According to the Department of Veterans Affairs, barely 1 in 100 are still alive today. In 2020, we shared with you the story of one of those veterans named Trygve Lund.
Yesterday, Trygve Lund, who lives in Saco, celebrated his 100th birthday. Friends and family gathered, and a highlight of the evening came when Trygve sang to them, "You Make Me Feel So Young."
207's Beth McAvoy chatted with him when he was just a young buck, 98, about his storied life and why he believes he's lived so long and so well.
Trygve Lund. But I went all through school with the name of Warren. Trygve was too hard to pronounce.
A unique name.
It's a Norwegian name.
For a unique man.
Mostly I'll smoke a pipe. I get up in the morning, have breakfast, and I gotta go out and have a smoke.
Trygve isn't letting age change his habits or slow him down.
But I still drive. People say, why? But I say, I gotta get someplace, that's why. Well, the car's a little younger than me, but not much. It's an old 98 Mercury.
He lives with his daughter's family in Saco.
Hey, I still sing in the choir. How big? Oh, yeah. I like the low notes. I go to a gym a couple times a week. My friend Steve here.
I taught him everything he knows about pool.
And we play pool together a lot.
His social life has been put on pause, but Trygve can still recollect with perfect clarity the days of his youth.
The war started in 1941. I graduated in 1940. So I spent a year working. I was walking away from work one night and I decided to join the Navy. I was thinking about it for quite a while because all my friends had gone, and so I said, I better go too.
Trygve went to flight school and became a navigator aboard B-24 bombers.
We were assigned to patrolling all over the Pacific area, looking for bad guys and ships.
Using the simple tools of a compass and an octant, his job was to return the plane back to small islands in the Pacific where they were stationed.
We'd fly a piece of a pie. We'd fly a section, and we'd go out about 1,000 miles, go maybe 150 miles, and come back. So.
He was good at his job.
What does it mean being on a B-24? It's scary sometimes.
His wartime memorabilia now serves as a portal to his past.
And in there are just notations of where we were, all we were, and the days we flew, and what happened on that day. There's one thing in here where it says we shot down a Betty. It's a little Japanese bomber, twin-engine bomber. This is what we would take with us on our flights, because the flights were all day long. Inside, they have a little can of pressed meat and a cracker, matches, cigarettes. This is a supper. It's kind of falling apart. I outlasted this box. I'd like to open it someday and see what's in it, see if it's still usable.
After the war, Trygve used the GI Bill to attend drama school.
I thought I could be an actor, but I didn't have that charisma that Paul Newman had. I mean, he just had it. You looked at him and you knew he was good.
He got a close-up view of how good Paul Newman was because they were classmates.
We became buddies, and he was younger than me, and he wasn't allowed to buy beer, so I had to buy the beer for him. We did a couple of shows there together. He was great guy.
The Ernie Kovacs Show.
His next step landed him a job as a cameraman for the Ernie Kovacs Show in Philadelphia during the golden age of television.
That's me, of course.
It wasn't long before Trygve moved from behind the camera to in front of it.
But his show was all ad-lib. We did an hour show every day. It was live, and that was it. No retakes. Just do it. I think it was the best time of my life.
Throughout his life, Trygve has made every year count.
I really get upset with myself that I can't do much. Like I can't do any physical work, and I have a little trouble walking.
Despite a few aches and pains, he's in pretty good health.
My mother made me eat all my vegetables. A little shot of vodka at night wouldn't hurt.
But vegetables and vodka aside, his health might have a lot to do with his great attitude.
I don't take things too seriously.
He's a great guy, a lot of fun to be around. I'm happy to know him.
I just enjoy the day. I wake up in the morning and say, hey, another day.
And at 100, Trygve is still driving, still smoking that pipe every morning. If ever there was someone who deserves a happy birthday, it would have been Trygve.
Absolutely.